Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the NDT Sports Show, where we want to give out a special shout out for the second time in a row. Team Canada has won the World Campfire Classic.
Oh, Jesus.
Bonfire champion. World Baseball Classic happens every 3 years. It seems like we get smoke from the Canadian wildfires every 3 years. Congratulations, World Bonfire Champion, 2 times in a row. In all seriousness, we pray for everybody up there. It's bad.
It is bad. I mean,
it's a shame.
It's terrible.
I feel bad for them. But again, I'm tired of breathing this stuff in. You walk outside and it's like you smoke 2 packs of Canadian non-filters. So, hopefully, we're in a purple air quality alert for tomorrow again now, which means it's worse than today.
Yeah, but tomorrow it's supposed to clear up.
I hope.
And then Saturday
clear up by midnight, but
Saturday is supposed to be bad again.
Right, but I hear we might get storms, which might help it a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yep, I heard we might get some thunders, some boomers. But again, It stinks. Feel bad for the Canadians. My heart goes out to them. These fires are crazy. I guess there's a lot of them burning up there. So,
yeah, I mean, when you look at the radar of like the fires where they're at and everything, they're just everywhere. But you got to remember, like that whole northern, after you get out of like the short southern part of Canada, it's just all woods. There's nothing up there. Yeah, and it's all pine trees, no less. Like it just goes up so quick.
Very dense. So hopefully it comes to a quick resolution for them. It's not fun. For those of you that have breathing issues, stay inside. I don't know what else we can really do at this point except sit and wait. I don't think this one is as bad as the first round go around in 2023, though. Like we went outside in 23 and it was red.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a little bit
really, really bad.
Yep. So we're here. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to talk some sports with you guys. Anybody has questions, wants to hit on a topic, we'll do our best to address it. So feel free to throw questions in the chat. We are here for you. We're also here to cause trouble on our own.
Yeah.
I guess Ronnie Belliard is in the house tonight. There's no reason for this, just Ronnie Belliard.
Ronnie Belliard came to my mind tonight. Okay. It's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Good Brave.
I mean, play? The Indians, the Cardinals, the Dodgers.
I thought he was a journeyman. Okay.
Yeah, he's played a lot of places.
I just remember him predominantly with the Braves, but you know.
I remember him in the second. I remember him a lot with the Braves too. That's where he popped into my head.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what's interesting?
You're gonna tell me.
Imagine how good of a salesman you must be to be selling sunglasses to blind people.
Are we going to start this tonight? Are we really going to do this? Because I was going to ask the one I asked you before, but I figured it's probably not a good idea.
Just saying.
I mean, I don't know. You're a strange dude. That's why I love you. You do some weird stuff. Just random weird stuff.
Yeah. My daughter's buying a car possibly on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she called me today going over finances and making sure she thinks that I think she can afford it within her budget and blah, blah, blah. And I ended that conversation today by telling her, just remember that even your butt here grows in an environment that's not so good. You can make it.
It's 2 so far. It's 2 already. We're live for 6 minutes. 3 of it was intros. And you're already just towing that line, sir.
Whew.
Yeah. All right. I'll do my best to keep this to myself. So this past week, Tuesday? No, was it Tuesday? We did the golf thing?
Tuesday we did golf. Yep.
Jammed it together. Had the chance to go up. Justin and Chris did their marathon golf day at French Woods in Hancock, New York.
I think we did 48 holes of golf.
It was wild.
Which also makes me think, you ever see those rails where it's like, can you complete 297 holes in a week? Yeah, I think we could. Because there's like Absolutely. A course somewhere that is 297 holes long.
It's a long day.
I mean, every day would have to be about 50 holes.
I'd try it.
Right?
I would try it for that. I think that'd be it's like a bucket list thing. It's like a
absolutely. Yeah.
Nothing but golf trip.
Yeah.
So I was able to finally join you guys up there. And for some reason, I think I played there before many years ago, but I want to go and play the full gamut and just go. I felt kind of rushed. So, but it was cool. Most golf I've ever played in a day, and it's half of what you guys have done.
Yeah.
So I had fun though. It was a good time up there.
And like the thing is, we make it very non-competitive. It's just about having fun and enjoying the day out in the sun.
Yeah, we played very relaxed. We played very well too.
Oh yeah, we had a bunch of drinks with us.
Not those drinks.
No.
Waters, Gatorades.
Water and vitamin water is what we brought. Aaron brought a couple Gatorades for him. And we just sat there and had fun all day. We ate lunch there. Yeah. It's a nice, relaxing place.
Yeah, it's very laid back, very chill.
Yeah.
There was not a lot of people around us.
No.
With that one guy go by that I saw from the time I was there.
That's the only person that passed us all day.
That's wild.
And it was only because we were getting ready to tee off on another 9, and he was coming up behind us. He was a solo. We're like, just go.
Yeah, we would have held him up. Well, I don't know if we would have held him up that much after watching the beginning. Hopefully he's not watching. I don't care if you are. So,
we played our card game.
Yes, that was fun to finally play. The card game was fun.
Aaron got very strategic during it in the beginning.
You guys caught me. I was really pissed. So. See, the 3 of us were playing, and the way it goes is whoever loses the hole gets an advantage card, and whoever wins the hole gets a disadvantage card. Well, being that there was 3, I was kind of calculating, I can just play normal and not have, because sometimes those advantage cards didn't help you.
No, you're absolutely right.
It was almost, some of them were almost like a penalty for you, or you got excited, like you forget about them. Like I forgot about my foot wedge club because I was pissed off because I had a terrible hole that hole. So I just let it go. But I was trying to just fall in the middle so I didn't have to do either one. And I think I was putting for a par or something, and you guys caught on to it because I said, Justin, what's your score? And Chris, where are you at? And you were like, wait. I was like, damn.
Yeah, Justin caught you on that.
Yeah, because I was going to tank a putt on purpose, so I didn't win the hole.
Right.
So, but I figured I better not. So,
and I'm pretty sure you won the hole and ended up having to do the double shoulder length.
Yes, that's the one where Justin posted on it, and he put that on Spotlight. Thank you, jerk. Yeah, I had to. Normal stance for a driver is your feet shoulder width apart. Well, I had to do double shoulder width apart and try to swing the club, and it was just not a good situation.
No, it was not.
But it was fun. It was a good time. We played relaxed. We played well. We scrambled a little bit. That whole 16 up there on that hill is absolutely gorgeous up there. Like,
yeah,
we kept climbing that hill. I'm like, where are we going?
Right
now, I realize where we were going.
Yeah, it's really one of the best holes around this area. It's just such a pretty view. You're just teeing off probably what 300-400 feet above the ground.
Easy.
Like, yeah, it's a gorgeous hole.
Yep. So had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to touch briefly on the World Cup from last night. I really was hoping that England was going to pull that out and knock out Argentina. When they had that 1-0 lead early on in the game, I was like, maybe they're going to win, but then they lost 2-1.
I was so torn on that game because I don't want England winning it in the United States on our 250th anniversary here. Like, I was kind of like,
I get that.
So, but I don't want to see Argentina repeat.
Well, who was in the final with them? Or was that tonight?
So it's no, that's Sunday. Spain versus Argentina.
Oh, so it is. Okay, I wasn't sure who the other team was. That's why I was asking.
Yes,
okay.
Spain won Tuesday over France. And then I think Saturday is France versus England for third place.
Okay.
Yes.
So, well, we'll see. I don't really want to see
Argentina win.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't even be like that, but I just kind of want to see somebody else win.
Yeah,
they've been favored from the jump.
Yeah,
so I like the underdog stories. But yeah, there's not really much going on in the world of sports right now. The baseball Midsummer Classic. Did you see any of that?
I watched the Home Run Derby, not the All-Star game. We missed the All-Star game.
The National League got 3 hits. The entire game.
Yep.
So
I actually had this conversation with Sam. I said, after that performance, like, got me thinking, you know, it could be an American League team to win the World Series this year. Here's my premise on it, okay?
Go ahead.
If an American League team gets hot and rolls into the playoffs, and the National League teams have to fight every round and go all max games, that American League team's going to stay fresh compared to that National League team. You're so, right. Like, there's that. That's the premise I go off of. Like, that's the perfect scenario for an American League team to win.
It is.
You get somebody like the Dodgers and the Braves, and the championship game, it goes 7 games, and they're beating the shit out of each other. They're both mentally going to be exhausted going into the World Series.
Yeah, and you're right. Like, statistics would show if it was to end today, it would probably be the National League would be the Braves and the Dodgers in the NLCS. I've told you this 1,000 times. I don't like any team having a big break in between series because it hurts them.
Right.
Just my opinion. They're not staying fresh. They don't have that in-game action. Their timing's off a little bit. I don't know. The trade deadline, I'm going to be a little about. I'm hearing rumblings that the Yankees are trying to get Mason Miller from the Padres.
I saw that.
I don't see how they're going to pull that off, and I don't know if I want to sell my farm. He's on an arbitration contract right now.
And that's what you're going to lose Lombard and Jones for that trade.
I'm okay with losing Jones, if I'm being honest, but not Lombard.
You're going to probably lose both. Or it's going to be two of the three of, and I don't think he can be traded, but that Lestrange or LaGrange.
LeGrand, yeah, he can. I don't know if he can or not.
He's injured, so I don't know if he can be traded.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
But, I mean, you're going to lose two of the three of them.
Yeah, I'd be okay with losing Jones for one.
Right.
Not that I don't not want him, but we need a bullpen. And our bullpen is just so shaky. And if they got Mason Miller, I wish they would just sign him to an extension. I mean, everybody's like, well, then the Yankees will win the World Series. No, they won't. That's not a guarantee. It would help the bullpen. But again, you don't know how Miller's going to perform in New York. He was in Oakland, and he's in San Diego.
Right.
You're not in a big market with all the pressure. And if you come in as the anointed one, you're going to save New York baseball. I mean, look, poor Devin Williams last year is a prime example of that.
I mean, you could probably name 10 Yankees that came in that were supposed to be lifesavers that just couldn't perform in New York.
Yep.
So
right. It's a different media market.
It's a whole different environment for somebody to come into, and you make one mistake and they're booing you.
Yep. Ooh, there is a game tonight. The Mets are beating the Phillies right now, 3-0.
It doesn't surprise me.
Hello, sir. Mr. Anakin.
Oh, Anakin's back.
These cats, they cannot figure out what they want. They're insane. He's doing figure eights in my feet. I'm not picking you up, buddy. Oh, hi. It's good to see you.
So, staying on the Yankees topic, I read an article today that I didn't know was happening.
About the sale?
Yeah.
They're trying to sell a 15% stake in the team.
For $3 billion.
$3 billion for 15%.
Yes. How do you feel about that?
It pisses me off to a degree. Not because they're selling it, but if you're saying that that is worth, I don't do math like you do. So $3 billion, 15%.
You're almost 7, so you're talking like $20 billion is what they're valuing it at.
Right. If you're saying this franchise worth $20 billion, buy some better players. You got to keep up with the Jones at this point. I never say buy baseball teams. I'm not a fan of it, but you got to do something to keep up with the Dodgers, the Braves right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. You can say hello.
I just found it very interesting, and I like reading details of it. So this is like a company from Wall Street that they're Apollo something.
Yeah.
Apollo Global Management Group. And they're doing it for future projects is basically what it comes down to. They're paying off debt that they owe, basically consolidating it into this $3 billion that they're borrowing. And then the remainder is for future development and stuff like that. Right. So I wonder what that means also.
That means they're trying to keep up with the crosstown Mets with Mr. Cohen, who's claiming to build a casino and everything else right there in Queens.
Okay.
So I think they're going to don't you step on my keyboard. He's literally staring at the screen looking at you. You just can't see his head. Oh, there he goes. He's done. I could see it make it like kind of a real estate investment, changing things up. Maybe this is gonna sound terrible. The new Yankee Stadium isn't so new anymore. It was built in 2009. It's almost got 20 years on it.
Yeah.
Are they gonna use it to possibly do some renovations inside the stadium? We walked up to the museum. There's all that dead space up there. maybe they're going to do something inside. I don't know. The only thing that I thought about with this whole thing is if the boss was still alive, this would not be happening.
No,
because he is such a control freak. He would not want anybody else to own anything with this except his family.
Yep. That was probably the biggest surprise to me, is that Hank's already selling a portion.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he still has 85% of the team, which is, majority share, blah, blah, blah. Fine. It's just, it makes you wonder if he'll sell 30% more.
I think this is a means to an end. We're going to retire.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder. I don't think he'll ever sell the full team.
No.
But I could see him going with another 30% of sales and still holding 55% of the team for the Steinbrenner name.
It's possible. It's a very, very big possibility. I don't know. Excuse me. I was just as surprised as you were when I saw the article. I was like, what is this?
I literally had
15%.
I had to double check it. Like, I'm like, this is no way true, right? Wow. As a fan, I don't think I'm happy, because it leads to headbutting.
Mm-hmm.
Fights. Yeah, most teams that have ever been that have groups that buy them, there's always the intertwining of fighting then of, well, this is where our payroll should be. No, I want this payroll, like where you're going to end up, because they have say now. They might not have all say, but they have some say.
They have a seat at the table and they have a vote.
Yeah. So it makes you wonder what the future of the Yankees could look like too. Does Apollo end up saying, like, look, guys, we want to shed money?
I don't think so.
But it's always possible.
It's a possibility. You're right. I think anybody that's looking to get involved in that team is going to maximize revenues by spending money, because they know the history. I don't want to say tradition, but the Yankees go after players that they want.
Right.
They get the new shiny toy and they go for broke, and they haven't been doing that since they won the last time. So I think anybody's trying to get involved is going to try to renew that, get the energy back into the fans. I mean, the stadium is packed most days anyway, but you start upgrading your team the way you should. And I think that's what if I was them, that's what I would do. That's what I'm saying. You're going to inject new life and you're going to get some more money out of it.
Was I the only person, and we all know I'm not a Yankee fan, but was I the only person surprised? And we didn't talk about this lately, but on July 4th, that stadium was empty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's normally one of the busiest days of the year for the Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
And that place was like a ghost town. I'd be surprised if there was like 10 to 12,000 people there.
Well, you have to think too. July 4th was on a Saturday this year.
Right.
So a lot of people traveled. Like, I'll even say this up here, storms or not, it was quieter compared to years past.
Which is, I guess it makes sense. Like, it's on the weekend. People are doing more with families and stuff like that. We normally get it during the week. Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, and again, it could be wrong, but July 4th is on a Tuesday, just per se. Well, we're off Monday and we're off Tuesday. We'll go to the game during the day because we can't really travel anywhere because we got to be back to work on Wednesday. So I'm just thinking that might have had something to do with it, because it's just weird, the timing, the day of the week. And I'm really interested to see how next year goes.
Being on a
Sunday.
Right.
And you're going to be off Monday. So I don't know. It's just weird to me how it fell this year.
Makes sense.
Yep. I think that had a lot to do with it.
Sticking with the Yankees, one more point I want to just bring up about this sale. Let's flip the script on this, right? And think of the pros of it. Could this be Hank being one of the smartest owners in the world? Selling 15% of the company for $3 billion when a lockout's imminent and there's no money coming in next year?
Yeah, I could say yes, it's a smart financial move, but here's what's going to happen. When we do open up, you just got $3 billion in revenue. What are you going to do? And also, my question is this, and I never really thought about this till you said something. Baseball's shut down. Do the office workers work? You're not going to have your group salespeople working because you're not selling tickets for anything.
Well, or do they work because now they're trying to build a stadium at different points with things?
Like what?
Concerts, Savannah Bananas.
I mean, yeah, they could do that, but I'm just saying, there's going to be some layoffs, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting process. That's why I said, is he smart? Because, he's making sure he's backed for next year to have the money that he's going to lose.
Yeah. I mean, here's the other. Does your grounds crew work?
They have to.
You got to maintain that field.
But I'm sure it's not the full staff.
Right. We're just going to bring in a skeleton crew to mow the lawn. We're going to keep the infield covered. We don't need to touch it. We'll take the cover off once a week. I don't know how this works. I would love to get somebody in the front office to come on here and discuss it. I don't care what level of baseball it is, but
right.
I think it'd be cool. Just kind of, I'm very much a behind the scenes guy. I like to know what goes on,
right,
to make this stuff work. I would love to have to talk to somebody like that.
No, it's just that sale just had my head spinning into so many different directions, wondering whether it was good or bad for baseball and the Yankees. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting process. I mean, they're still discussing everything. It's not a foregone conclusion yet.
Right.
So it'll be very interesting if this is done December 2nd, right after the lockout happens. Oh, look, we just sold 15%. That would totally make me think then that he's doing it to secure the future of the next year for all the revenue he's losing.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about discussions? I haven't really kept up with it about the collective bargaining agreement.
No, I haven't heard. There hasn't been much talk about it. If we're going to get into that topic, I don't know if you've heard this yet or not either. Manfred came out and said this week that Major League Baseball players will be mandatory to play in the Olympics if you are asked. If you decline to play in the Olympics, there will be suspensions or fines to follow.
I don't like that at all. How does that affect your teams in the summer?
That's where the questions all become. So I'm going to follow that up with the next question, right? Does this add another hold point in the collective bargaining agreement now that the players and the owners are going to have to hammer this out before they agree to anything, because now they're talking about suspensions and everything for the Olympics?
Well, if I was the owners, I'd be yelling at Manfred for that, because now you're taking somebody that I invested money in and putting him at risk for an injury. And then you're going to risk my long-term goals as an owner. You know,
I think there's a palm being greased by the Olympics that says, well, here we are. We're bringing baseball back for you. You better give us players to make it worth it.
Okay. So, again, if I was Major League Baseball and we know this was going to be a mandatory thing, Olympics usually 10, 14 days, whatever it is.
I said 2 weeks.
Okay, so we'll say 14 days. I'm going to cut spring training 2 weeks early. I'm going to start the season 2 weeks early. And I'm going to give the players a 2-week respite. Or maybe a 3-week respite. You go off, you go spend time with your family, because the Olympics are every 4 years. And I get it, representing your country is a huge deal. I think this is what the World Baseball Classic is for, but whatever. So you have the Olympics. You give your players that are gone the 2 weeks to go. Then you have a quick pseudo 1 week spring training where you get everybody back in order and you resume your season.
So I thought that scenario already out.
But weather's a big concern with that.
And it doesn't work to me. You can't be playing 2 weeks earlier in Minnesota.
Right. It's the weather.
Yeah. So what if we just cut the season to 150 games that year?
Could do that too, but then the owners are going to lose money.
Owners are going to lose money next year anyway.
I agree.
There's going to have to be, and the owners, let's be 100% on this. The owners aren't going to lose any money.
I'm not a conspiracy guy. I'm not. When are the Olympics?
28.
Okay, never mind then. If the Olympics were this coming summer,
right?
This lockout was this summer, I'd be like, we ain't playing ball till the Olympics are over.
So, but back to my point, the owners aren't going to lose really any money on that.
If they have to shut the season down, they will. They
Not
lose
really.
If they're cutting 12, 14 games off, whatever it is, they're losing 12 games of revenue. So to a degree, they would in a sense.
You're losing, say, 6. Let's say in a 12-game span.
Yeah, you lose
6 home, 6 and away.
Okay,
you're not playing all of these baseball games just in LA.
No, but
they're going to be playing them just like soccer announced for the Olympics. They're playing them all over the United States. Baseball's going to have to be the same way. Agreed. And if we go back to the whole soccer thing, they're still bringing revenue in, because what if they say, hey, we can also make our baseball field a soccer field for some of these?
Yeah.
Now you're still creating revenue on this 2-week span that you're closed.
Mm-hmm.
So you can bring all of these baseball stadiums into play for this. Just like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is this going to be something that is now on the table at the collective bargaining agreement that could extend the lockout?
It very well could be, because I don't see how Manfred can mandate a player to play that an owner has essentially paid to hire as an employee. That would be like my job saying, you're going to go work over there or the owner of the entire company I work for saying, you're going to go work there for I can't even, this is a bad analogy because I've done it, but my boss has had to approve that.
Right.
Manfred shouldn't be saying, well, you're going to do that. So you're telling me your faces of baseball in Aaron Judge, the Mason Millers, the Shohei Ohtanis, all those guys, you have to go play in the Olympics if you're asked. Well, if on the Dominican Republic or any of these teams, I'm asking the superstars, come, let's go. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be a watered down World Baseball Classic.
Well, that's where I'm going to go right now. Let's not forget players like Francisco Lindor that actually got told no to play in the World Baseball Classic by the owners, by the team. We're not covering your insurance. Sorry. Well, now I'm not playing in it. All of a sudden, we're going to cover insurance for the Olympics? How does this work?
I don't think it's going to fly at the end of the day.
It's a very interesting thing that was brought up this week.
Yeah, that's wild. I didn't hear about that.
Yep.
I mean, I hate to keep bringing this guy up, but Edwin Diaz is the prime example.
Oh, yeah.
Guy's just celebrating the win, and he tears his ACL, and he's done for the year.
Yeah.
And now the player's losing his money. The owners are out there closer. Like, I don't know how it's going to work.
Who was the catcher that got hurt this year during the World Baseball Classic and they lost him for like the first 2 months?
I don't even remember, if I'm being honest.
There was like a catcher or something like that, and there was somebody on the Cubs that got hurt.
Let me look.
Yeah. One of the was it one of the Japanese players or something like that? They got hurt in the World Baseball Classic, the outfielder for the Cubs.
Jeremy Pena, Kyle Teal, Team Italy's catcher.
Yes, there it is, Kyle Teal.
Right hamstring strain, running to second base during pool play, kept him out 4 to 6 weeks. And Pena suffered a fractured finger during a warm-up exhibition game, forcing him to miss the entire tournament.
So, yeah.
And 2023, Altuve fractured his thumb, kept him sidelined until May.
Yeah.
And Edward Diaz with his patellar tendon the whole season.
Yeah. They're all big names because that's what you send to these things.
Yep. Wow.
So I don't know. It's going to be interesting how this all plays out now into this.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, and I mean, on the good side, I think it makes it more competitive as well.
Right.
Because if Japan says we want Ohtani, we want Murakami from Chicago, we want Seiya Suzuki, we want Yamamoto, we want all these guys.
Yeah.
Look out. That team's stacked. And you got Team USA coming in. We want Harper, we want Schwarber, we want Judge, we want all these guys. Look
Henderson,
out.
Yeah,
Mason Miller, here we go. I mean, it would be a crazy tournament. But at the same time, I think it takes away from the WBC.
Oh, 100%.
Because I think the Olympics would be more competitive in nature, and they would not be as relaxed as they are in the WBC. Just my opinion. They showboat a lot in the WBC, which I think is awesome. They're allowed to be themselves. I don't know if it, and again, I'd have to see it because we haven't had baseball in the Olympics in God knows how long.
Exactly. Now, I'm just going to, in theory, is this baseball trying to compete with soccer?
It's never going to happen.
I'm not saying it's going to, but I mean, here we are. Every 2 years, we're having a special thing now.
I've learned so much about the culture of soccer this year. No, you're not. You're not.
Soccer is insane.
Yeah. You're not. The only thing I would hope for is if they do the Olympics, that Scotland puts a baseball team in and they play somewhere around here. We are going to that game. I don't care if it's Scotland versus, it should be Norway. If Scotland and Norway play, that would be insane.
Yeah, I don't even know how many teams will make the Olympics for baseball.
I don't know.
That's the other side. I don't know that.
You got to do the qualifiers. So
right.
I mean, it's a possibility the Team USA doesn't make it.
No, they're an auto.
Why?
Because it's in America.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's the same with every Olympics. You're auto and the FIFA. Like you're in auto entry if you're hosting.
I would tell them to sandbag and lose the games. like I was doing on the golf course.
So staying with baseball, I got one more thing I wanted to bring up today about baseball.
I love it. Go ahead.
Wander Franco resumes baseball next week for Team Dominican Republic or Puerto Rico, wherever he is.
Okay.
He will be playing for the national team.
Okay.
Thoughts?
I mean, the thing is that he was found liable, but was not locked up.
Right.
So to me, the whole situation is wild. Okay.
It's almost like you got a slap on the wrist, but you're guilty.
Right. You're guilty. But that's why I think there's something more to this that no one's saying. I'm not going to get into all this. We can have this conversation off stream because I don't want anybody thinking that I'm supporting this guy because I'm not.
Right.
But did someone lie about their age and then he found out about it? Like, we don't know. There was something that the mother was paid.
And I think that's where it all stems from, is that
right.
the mother extorting him.
Right. It was just
made him a victim of it all too.
Right. So who's to say the mother didn't introduce them? Oh, she's 19.
Right.
Here she's 16. Well, guess what? You know, and I don't want to put my whole thought process out there because it just doesn't matter. As long as he doesn't come back to MLB and they keep him out of the minors, we're good.
I'm intrigued. It's another thing. I'm intrigued by it. Like, I don't think through the years of professional sports that I've been alive that he should be returning, especially like Trevor Bauer, who was innocent and still cannot get back in.
Don't get me started on this topic.
But I'm just saying, like, if this guy gets back in, like,
yeah,
what are we doing here?
Right.
But I find it interesting that the national team in the country that he did this in is like, oh, yeah, you're going to come play for us now.
And that's why I say I think there's more to it.
Right.
If they're supporting him, there's got to be more to the story. And I think there's just, I'm trying to find the words. Something's wrong. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And they know it. And obviously the judge knows it. Hey, we're going to find you liable, but don't do this again.
Right.
You know, so I get it. Let him play ball. The only thing I'm pissed off about is my card values tanked.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Wander Franco cards, and they just died.
He was going to be a phenom.
Absolutely, was he?
I mean,
one of the biggest thing we chased around.
Who knows if he can still play baseball at this point? 3 years removed from playing. You lose hand-eye coordination when you're not doing it every day.
Sometimes.
If you're not like practicing here and there, like you lose a step. Can you get it back? Absolutely, but
yeah, you get it back.
You got to work for it.
Right. You know, if you were to step back on a softball field, I think in a couple of games you'd have everything back in order to a degree.
To a degree, I would never be the same as I was, but no. I bet you I'd strike out the first couple games. I'd have a strikeout in there.
I doubt that, unless you were looking.
It's always possible.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I don't like to talk about this guy, but I want to bring it up because it's a big thing right now. LeBron James was at Fanatics Fest today. Tier, we're not there. First time in the inception of this, we are not going.
Yep.
Very disappointed in this. I still might wake up Sunday morning and be like, I'm leaving. Who's coming with me? Or Saturday night. I don't know. I got the itch. Like, I saw some of the reels on Facebook today. I'm like, God, sucks.
So today was sold out.
Yep.
Saturday is sold out already.
I ain't going now.
So there's only Friday and Sunday left, and they said there's very select tickets left for those days now, which surprises me. I didn't expect it to sell out.
I don't see how you can, because last year they should have sold out and they didn't. Look at the amount of people. So if they're saying sell out,
yeah, I literally.
Some of the people that were there today, Aaron Judge was there. So while you're looking up, I'm going to bring up my LeBron point. The premise of this is LeBron James said he's not playing for the Lakers again. And he said he's got 1, maybe 2 years left in him, which would make him retire at 43. So this would be a record 24th season for anybody. So I think he's just doing this to say, I played the most seasons. I have the most points. I have the most this. Kudos to him, whatever. I don't know where he's going to go. They're talking about Cleveland, potentially Golden State Warriors, potentially the Sixers, and the long outside shot, which I don't want to happen, is the Knicks.
Right, because the Knicks don't have the money for him right now.
He said he'd take the veterans minimum to play in New York.
Wow. I mean, I think the 76ers are the front runners were the last thing I saw.
Yeah, and let me clarify. He said he'd take the veterans minimum to pay anywhere.
And I thought the Heat were on the list also.
They were, because now they've got Giannis.
So I was going to say, I thought the Heat were on that list, but I thought the 76ers were leading. 10-6 tonight, I got the message that Saturday was sold out.
Wow.
Yeah. They keep text messaging me updates about the whole thing. So don't worry. There's not a day that goes by that I don't say, hey, we're not there. But
I wanted to go.
Yeah, but we also decided like there was just too much in the area this year that we didn't want to feel claustrophobic like that.
Tommy sent me a reel today of the WWE section. They have a wrestling ring set up. The ring is an actual, just a big flat mat. And I'll send the reel to you. They took this dude's picture as he was doing a leg drop off the top rope and landed, and they made it into an ESPN trading card.
Oh my God.
Like, I would have loved to jump off the top rope and just done this big belly flop and get caught in the air looking like this on a trading card.
That would have been absolutely insane.
I think it's a good thing that we took this year off because, well, you didn't get to go the first year. You went last year, and there was more last year, but I didn't really see a difference. I think taking the year off and then going the next time,
right,
there'll be more to see.
Right, that makes sense. Like an every other year type thing, so that way you don't feel like you're getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, but I miss it. I looked forward to that last year. We had such a good time.
We had a blast. We had an absolute blast at that thing. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I miss it, but like, they said it was going to be bigger, so they're allowing more people in too.
Maybe people are starting to catch on. Like, yo, this is big. We got to go.
And it's huge for the sports industry.
Yeah,
there's nothing like this anywhere else. Dogs are going nuts. I can hear him.
Colby's going crazy. He loses his mind all day. That dog barks at flies today.
The air probably blew the wrong way on him.
Maybe. He's a freak. So, you excited about football? It's coming.
Not yet, no. I am. I'm in baseball mode.
I am too, but like I said, I think the looming CBA crap is just killing it for me.
Yeah, I'm still like my Red Sox aren't the best team in the world, but like it's still baseball season. I gotta stay with it because we're not going to be able to talk about it next year.
Right.
Like, it's gonna suck.
I think we're going to have more baseball to talk about next year than we realize. And I'm not necessarily saying MLB. I'm saying I like your idea of Savannah Bananas, expanding more, exhibition games. Maybe, I don't know, minor leaguers decide, you know what, I want to play. I'm going to cross the picket line. Who knows?
Now, I also wonder, will it be just AA and AAA that shut down? Or how does that work?
I would think that shut the whole farm system down.
I don't know who's all covered under the CBA. Because if they're not covered under the CBA, then they can still play.
True. I don't know.
Hey, it's a good question, right?
That's a great question. I don't know how it would work.
Let's see if I can do a little research here.
I'm looking too. No.
So it's only the 40-man roster that this is about.
Minor league baseball would not shut down during a Major League Baseball lockout. Minor league players are not part of the MLB Players Union, so their season, spring training, and operations would continue uninterrupted. The players are not on a 40-man roster. They will continue to practice, play games, and develop as normal. Any minor leaguer who is already on a 40-man roster is locked out. They cannot use team facilities. Minor league teams will continue to host games, sell tickets, and operate their stadiums on regular schedules. MLB implements a transaction freeze for all 40-man roster players. However, trades and signings can still happen for players strictly on minor league contracts, although they're rare. So we'll still have Rare Riders baseball next year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just start going to – let's buy season tickets to the Rail Riders, man.
That might be the play next year.
Yeah. I want to go see the Binghamton Mets too, or the Rumble Ponies, whatever they're called.
I didn't realize it only covered the 40-man roster.
Me neither. I just looked it up. It's wild. And that's not AI. That's Baseball America.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So we'll have some semblance of games. I'm for it.
Huh.
What's that?
That's just, I didn't know it. I love learning new things. How about that?
Okay. You do.
Like,
you do.
So that creates a whole other scenario for us there. Like, you know what I mean? We're not going to be baseball-less.
No, and we're 40 minutes away from the nearest stadium.
Right.
Again, I always say we neglect that.
We do.
So, but I think attendance would go up down there now.
Oh, I think the ticket prices would go up down there because attendance going up.
Mm-hmm. Which in turn would still generate revenue for owners.
Certain owners, not every owner.
Correct.
You know, some teams don't own the stadiums and everything like that, so they don't generate, they rent it.
Right.
Unlike the Yankees, I'm pretty sure the Yankees now own the Scranton one.
I don't think so. I think that's still owned by Lackawanna County.
Is it?
I think so. I'll have to look into that tomorrow.
Yeah, so I guess it would depend, really. And then they're still playing people. Like, that's interesting because they'd still be paying. So this goes back to the original point. Like, is Hank being smart because he still has to pay 3 levels of baseball next year?
Right.
Without any revenue.
Technically 4. You got minor A, double A, triple A, double A, single A, and short season.
And still has to go through a draft and pay those players.
Mm-hmm.
So now this makes this 15% sale. Is it a little more smart?
It's wild.
Yeah. Huh.
Wild to me. So, well, I'm excited for football season. So, I think I'm turning into just as big a football fan as I'm a baseball fan. That's kind of scary.
I mean, I'll get excited, around playoff time, everything like that. But like right now, like we're 4 weeks out of spring training, 2 weeks out of spring training, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. 4 weeks out of training camp.
Yeah, out of training camp, or I think we might be like 2 weeks out of training camp, 4 weeks out of the first game.
Oof, that's wild.
I think the first exhibition game is like 4 weeks away. And I think we're like 7 weeks out of the beginning of the season right now.
All right.
So it's all coming together, but it's the beginning of the season. I guess the only thing I might be excited for and then dreading at the same time is the lack of money I'm going to have.
Yeah.
Trying to hit it big for us and plan another golf trip for next year. Like,
you got to start planning that. Could you be any louder, sir?
I think that's the wrong question to ask him.
Dahmer's home. Yeah, he goes, just want me to be? No.
Yeah, because we know he can be.
Yes, he can.
But I mean, speaking of the next golf trip, I was thinking maybe September, October, we go to like Vermont or New Hampshire for a weekend.
I'm for it.
Play a couple rounds of golf.
Yeah. You would have been so mad if you slipped and that knocked all these monitors over.
Nah, it's all right. I'll buy new ones.
Okay. He just picked up that giant hamster.
Oh.
I was going to throw it over the monitors. Like, if that slipped and knocked all this equipment down, I would have killed you.
Yeah, you would. Oh, God.
I should post a picture. We should post a picture of our setups because people can see. It's weird. We see each other on the streams, but then like when we go to the other person's house and see where we're actually sitting, it's like, it just looks different.
It does.
Chris has these monitors on the floating arms, and I have 3 monitors on the desk here. It's just, it's different to everybody.
Oh,
and it looks so tiny.
Right.
So.
What are you looking at?
I thought you were going to say something. You were like,
no, I literally, my train of thought went one way that had nothing to do with anything we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, you know me, how like random things pop into my head.
Well, share with the rest of the class.
You talked about my monitor arms. I was like, what happened to the monitors that we took on vacation with us? I was like, oh, they're the ones I'm currently using.
Sure.
I thought I misplaced money somewhere. Like, I'm like, oh shit, what did I do with these? Yeah. So
I'll tell you what, that guy that came to look at that hot tub in that house must have thought we were part of the CIA.
Oh, dude, the way.
Yeah, I was even like, oh, this looks weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down for finding another place to go play golf. I'm for it.
Yeah.
I want to play along the ocean somewhere. That's a bucket list thing for me.
We could do that easily.
Man, I want to try that out.
I think like September in the northern section will probably be like beautiful with the foliage and everything like that.
Someone else is here.
Oh, what's up?
Come on. Hold on.
Yeah. The little puffy one's coming.
Hello, sir.
He looks like he just woke up.
He did. His reign of terror is about to begin.
Yeah, he looks like he just woke up.
You my buddy? That's Chris, yes.
Mister, my paws are too big for me.
Yo, he's getting so big, though. Like,
oh, yeah.
He's just turned into a big kitty. Hello, Mr. Wickers. So, yeah, we got to figure out a new destination. Maybe Wicket can go with us. Keep him in the house. We'll go to vacation.
He'd probably love it.
He would. I'm afraid if I didn't take him, he would not be here when I got back.
You're probably not wrong about that either.
He'd be a destined animal shelter. Such a cute boy.
Or dropped off at another farm.
No more farms for you, right? Yes. All right, I'm done with you. You can go now.
For anyone wondering, there was a bed there. He didn't throw him to the floor.
Yeah, he didn't go down 5 flights of stairs.
Yeah, I was like, there's a bed right there.
He's trying to land his way back over here. Sir, no. Sir, oh my God.
I literally heard him jump up there. Yep, saw the tail. There it is.
Sir. You were such a bad cat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you were a bad boy. He's probably like, well, if Christian would clean his desk, I wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, shit, snap. Oh, shit, snap. That's where we're at now.
Oh my God. Okay, go play with that. He just knocked an Advil container on the floor. Go play with it. No, you're done.
Mets won that 4-1.
Okay, good. So they started All-Star break on a winning streak. 1.
Does that mean did Francisco Alvarez hit 2 home runs today? Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's hitting 259.
I mean, I didn't throw him around. He just was gently tossed onto the bed.
He's hitting 259 right now.
That's cool.
I would not have guessed that with him. Could be a good catcher for somebody. I mean, at least he's hitting compared to some of these other catchers.
Maybe they'll send him across town.
It's always possible.
We need somebody.
We do have a baseball game at 1:35 tomorrow.
Who?
Rays at the Red Sox.
Oh, okay. In Boston.
Yeah. Boston's got a doubleheader tomorrow against the Rays. We got a makeup game tomorrow.
I just noticed I could see your hat rack and your sunglasses. So,
Yankees open up a tough series against the Dodgers this weekend.
Dodgers are in New York, correct?
Dodgers are in New York, yes.
Yep, I thought so.
That's why which is actually, I think, more scary for you.
Oh, I 100% agree.
I mean, with Ohtani and Freeman and them having the short porch and right, like that's not the.
Well, here's scenario. My ruling. The Rays are playing good ball.
Yep.
If the Red Sox stumble and lose 3 games to the Rays, and we get swept by the Dodgers, our division is over.
Yeah, I mean you're digging a hole at this point.
We'll be what 7 games back, 6-7 games back at that point.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah. So I don't like that.
Actually, looking ahead to this weekend's actually a fun weekend to watch baseball. Just throwing it out there. You've got the Pirates at Cleveland, which should be a really good series, 50-47 versus 51-46. The White Sox at the Blue Jays. The Rangers at the Braves. Ooh. Marlins at the Brewers this weekend.
Ooh.
That should be a good series. Another important series right here. The Twins are at the Cubs. Twins get swept this weekend. That can make them buyers.
Yeah.
There's some series going on around here that are very interesting to see where clubs are going to shake out coming into the trade deadline. The Cardinals are in Arizona. So I don't know. Looks like some good series this weekend that could really change the landscape of the next 2 weeks.
It's going to test a lot of metal for these guys.
Yeah. It's going to shape up what we're looking at going into the final 2 weeks to the trade deadline. That's what this is going to come down to now. So every game's going to matter over the next week and a half for every club that's, on the verge. Are they buyers or are they sellers?
Correct.
It's going to become a very interesting couple weeks of baseball to me. And I think maybe after this is when I might start shimmying down off baseball a little bit, depending on
where you guys are. Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on where things end up. But I mean, coming in, I guess I get really excited around trade deadline time.
I usually take the last day of the trade deadline off and just sit and watch MLB Network all day.
Oh, dude, remember our chat last year? We were blowing it up all day long because of the trade deadline. Yep. And what day of the week is the trade deadline on this year?
I don't know.
A Tuesday. I think it's August 4th is the trade deadline.
Okay.
I think. But yeah, last year, our group chat, Jesus. Me and you going back and forth. This just happened. Just happened.
Yep.
They're talking about this. Joe Ryan's on the move, maybe. No, he's not. He's staying put. Like,
I remember going to the store and listening, and I never do this. I was listening on the XM radio, but I had an earbud in Walmart, my XM radio app, listening to MLB stuff when I was in Walmart because I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
And then came home and sat on the couch the rest of the deadline.
Maybe I'll just throw this out there. Maybe if the trade deadline gets exciting, depending on what time you get home from work, because the deadline ends at like 4 or something like that.
I'll be home all day.
Oh, you taking the day off?
I always do. Yeah.
Maybe we hop on and do some streaming, like just of the trade deadline.
I'm for it. We could go and do 9 holes of golf in the morning and pop on.
Yeah, hop on and just talk some trade deadline shit throughout the day and whatever.
We could set up a studio in my living room and be together.
Oh, dude,
like sports.
I got a folding table I can bring over.
Yeah,
set my shit up.
We could put a big logo or something on the background of the big screen TV and just say, I'm for it. That'd be fun as hell.
I'm off on Tuesdays, so
we'll do it.
Could be a real
2-3 weeks. We'll figure this out. We'll set it up.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a real fun day,
especially if Justin's off. We're gonna look at his schedule now.
Today is the 14th. He was off, so he's on the 21st, off the 28th.
He's
on the 4th.
Okay, well, we'll just do it then.
He doesn't get into the trade deadline like that, though, either.
No.
But, I mean, his team's one of the top sellers right now.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of parts of that team get dismantled. But
sell me Alvarez, I'll give you Spencer Jones.
The Red Sox do not play that day.
Probably ship players away.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th. I think they moved it back this year. No, Monday the 3rd.
Okay, it's a Monday. All right.
Yeah, Monday the 3rd is the trade deadline. So, yeah, there's actually a lot of teams off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 8 games on that day. So about half the league plays and half the league's off.
I'm good to him full. Let's do it. Let's do it Monday. Are you working that Monday, or can you take the day off?
I'll take the day off. And it ends at 6 p.m. is the deadline date now, or time. So it's even later.
Nice long stream.
Yeah. Like you said, we'll go golfing in the morning. Come on, like 1 o'clock when things start heating up. Discuss anything that happened beforehand and sit here and scroll TikTok and X and all that.
We're going to make this a journey day. That's going to be the day. No cheating. We're going to just Google golf course near me and land.
Oh, you know what else we could do going
into
into that?
Since last year.
We can talk about things that we think are going to happen during that. Things that we're looking to possibly happen or what we want to see happen.
Yeah.
Because you'll know basically all the players that are going to be traded.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a better idea closer to the deadline. So I'm for this.
So we could be, that sounds fun to me. That shit I love. I love sitting there all day just scrolling through, looking at shit like what's going on.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? You know, I love that shit.
Let's do it.
Because you'll even have a team like the Nationals. Got some young players there that could be on the move. Say somebody like a CJ Abrams to the Yankees to play second base or shortstop. Just saying. You know,
we need somebody.
Yeah. There's a whole lot that could happen this year, and that's what I'm looking forward to. And it's also going to be exciting because are the owners going to be willing to do all these trades? Are they going to push to win this year, or are they going to be reserved because of the CBA?
Yeah. Well, we'll dive into that.
Yes, we will, sir. So,
okay.
Sorry, that was my little excitement, okay?
No, that's fine. Listen, go. I'm for it. Just like Billy Bean said, when your enemy's messing up, don't interrupt them. When you're having fun, don't interrupt them. Let them go. So, all right. You got anything else for tonight?
I don't, sir.
Okay. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. We will see you Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our third trio of terror member will be with us. We're sure to make fun of him as much as possible.
Yes, so, absolutely.
I wish she would do it. I know she's sitting over there in the corner.
Ma'am, we're calling you out for this. We need you to end the stream, please.
Follow, like, share. Later.
Later, guys.